Well, hi guys, how are you doing today? I hope everyone's having a great day. So I have a resin project to do and I have a huge ball. So let's see, what am I going to do with this? My plan B, it's always like, plan B, plan A, plan B, C. This is a ball that has butterflies all over it. You know how much I love butterflies, but it is a dull mold. It actually looks like it has several scratches in it. Oh no, that's probably not a good thing. So my thought process is to paint these. There's hair in that. Gosh, silicone attracts absolutely everything. It's a nightmare. My plan is to use the holographic glitters by Resin. And so I also had some of these holographic, like shimmering nail mica powders. And so I want to kind of like fill in all of these butterflies and also to put some lights in it and also some of the butterflies that I made. That's my thought to start off with. The only thing is, since it's a dull mold, I'm not so sure what's going to show through, but all I can do is go ahead and give it a try. So I'll start out painting some of these and then I will go ahead and finish it up off camera and then come back when it's time to start pouring some resin in here. So this is the black holographic glitter, and I think I'm just going to try to outline some of it. Let me use some of these butterflies as kind of like a reference to see how. I have another one that's probably the exact same one, of course. But I'll go ahead and try to like use that as like a reference as to how to go about painting it and not have a ton of cleanup. My hope is also that this will stick to it. And it looks like it's going to stick pretty good without having to add alcohol on it. And I'll just have to use kind of like a swab with some alcohol to like get it cleaned off. So I may need to get like a slightly different brush. That I have several brushes out here, but I may need to get a different one to kind of like get in these small edges. But let's see here. If I can fast forward through some of this, I might continue to paint and just kind of like fast forward. So, but how's everyone doing? First things first, to see how everyone's doing, and to please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. Let me know if you have this mold and what you've done with it. Oh, look, I just got that everywhere. And you know, everything that touches the silicone, that is what will be picked up first. So I'll have to do a lot of cleanup on aisle 9 on that one. Let's see if I can get some of that off. Yeah, that's already on it. I really should probably be burnishing this in here really well. I wonder if I can use this. Kind of like burnish it in. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like that's fine. I'll just use this. Continue using it. This is the one that's going to be right at the top, so I should really make sure that I'm doing this one nicely. Oh, look how that kind of like goes in like that. All right, so as you can see, I have a long ways to go. I'm going to go ahead and get these filled in, and the majority of them will be blue with maybe a little bit of yellow and some pink and everything. But yeah, you know me, with the blue, it's got to be blue. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to clean some of that off. Maybe I should do this part first. I don't mind if it's a little haphazard, but I don't want it to be like all over the place. Ooh, that's going to be a lot of blue in there. But that's okay. Let's just do all of the center part blue. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh, those blues are that is so pretty. And just going to kind of like fill in some of these. All right, guys, well, I will be back. I will continue to work on this. It's probably going to take me quite a bit of time to get this done. And I will see you shortly. Alright guys, so I've been at the cleaning up process for a good, I don't know, I would say a good 30 minutes. And I still have a little bit more to go, but I switched from using the Q-tips to, well, the cotton swabs, Q-tips, to the baby wipe. And I seem to be able to cover a lot more space. And actually, I feel like I got a little more control over it. So, but man, this has been a cleanup effort. All right, and try not to take off where I want it to stay at. And fortunately, most of it's like lower raised, so, or recessed, lower raised, goodness. And I've just got this a little bit more to get off. I'm just trying not to take it out of the antennas. It's hard for me to watch the camera and to do this, so I am just going to do this and not watch the camera. So yeah, so between each individual butterfly, I've been doing this and trying to get all of that excess off. And this entire thing was covered in excess, so there wasn't a spot. And then when I see some, let's see here, let me just get some blue or something. What color is this? This is aqua blue that I've missed, or that I've wiped off, which this one I really wiped off. It's gonna kind of like put some back in there, try to anyway. Oh, I'm making more of a mess. I'm taking it off. So let's get a little teeny tiny brush. Where's my brush at that I was using? Don't know. This one might work. It's got a pointy tip. There. Put that back in there. And now I'll have to go back around it because it splatters. All right. And you do all of this and you still don't know how it is going to turn out. But you have hopes and you have an idea. Like, okay, you have like a vision for it. Just trying to get this on wrap it around my finger. Be very careful with the antennas. And then I'll go back around and just see if I missed any like really obvious spaces. Oh, buddy. But look at that. I've gone all the way around it. And I'm sure there's still going to be some spots that I may have missed. So I'm just going to kind of like gently take that out. Some of these butterflies are like almost touching. Oh wow, I didn't even get this one. Goodness. I'll let that stay recessed in there. And that way, hopefully I don't wipe it off. Wow. Get up in there because you don't want it to look like, I don't want it to look like a blob. Again, you can see this is a matte mold. And yeah, there is some sparkle all around it, but I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. Whew, goodness. This butterfly is kind of like right in the end right there, so I'm going to leave that one. The more I look, the more I see like, you missed that spot. goodness. You don't see any more that I have missed. Because I really want the ball to be clear. And I'm still trying to figure out which resin I'm going to use. I think I might have to do a deep pour. And hopefully when I flip it, I don't get a bunch more that pops off. But it might. Oh, goodness, my hands are shaking. I've been holding this for so long. They're like trembling. All right. I like that butterfly. And I want to take off the mica powder. Well, the glitter. Goodness. All right. Just trying to take off the obvious. Ooh, goodness. Wow, wow, wow. I clean it and then I see more. I'm sure y'all have been there. Those that pour resin or stuff. I'm sure there's probably an easier way to do this, or another way. There's no really like, oh, okay, definitely don't do it this way or do it that way. All right. Oh, as I look at the butterflies, I think they're so pretty. What do y'all think, guys? I'm sorry, my hand is shaking. I've just been holding this for so long now. I keep seeing something that has a little piece of hair on it. Yeah. All right, well, I think I have gotten this cleaned off about as best as I can get it. And so I am going to figure out what resin I'm going to use. I'm sure, yeah, did I already say deep pour? Yep, I'm going to do the deep pour. I have some, I think it's J Diction deep pour that I have, and I am going to go ahead and get that poured in because that's the one I have. Now, I don't know if y'all remember on one of my videos where I had some that yellowed, and I think I just had it for a while, but it had yellowed nevertheless. I think it was part B. And so I just reached out to them, and they were so nice to send me another one to replace that, so I can have a clear pour. Now the other one still cures. I just have to, you know, color it, like put mica powder or alcohol inks in it so you don't tell that it's yellow. Woo, buddy. All right. I'm sure I could be at this for like another hour, but I'm not. All right, so let me get some resin mixed up and try to keep figuring out what I will be putting in here. I don't know if I need any more of these butterflies, but I might. Let's see. All right, be back. Look at that. Again, that is so pretty. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. All right, be back. All right, guys, I forgot. Let me see if I can get this flipped over without making a mess. I wanted to make it go like poof, because that will probably, all right. It went like poof, and oh, I can see, oh no, I can see some spots in here. Oh no. All right. Yeah, you can see some little areas in there after all of that, trying to be super careful. But I'm just going to try to get them out without messing it up. Oh gosh, yeah, I see several little spots in here. I should have blown this off before I flipped it. That's what I should have did. Alright, if it's too bad. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright. There's just a few areas in there. Oh, maybe more than a few, but oh, gosh, I don't know. Alright, I'm trying. I'm trying, guys. That's all I can do. Is try, right? Goodness. Ah, now I'm putting my hand all in it. All right. I know it's probably hard for y'all to see in there, but I can see where it's like a ton of shimmer everywhere. Goodness gracious. What? All right. All right, let me try to like finish getting some of this off to kind of like not make it look so, such a mess. I was like, man, after I did all of that cleaning, then I just kind of like pop it over and it just kind of like, gets everywhere. All right, guys, I don't see any more big blobs, except for right there. I keep saying I don't see any more. I'm going to stop doing it. Oh, goodness. All right, leave it. Leave it. Stop fiddling with it. All right. Hopefully I've gotten it all off. All right. Well, let me get this part cleaned up and get some resin mixed up and figure out what else I am going to put in there, and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I figured, let me pull my camera back. Y'all don't want to see all of my messy stuff over here. I am actually just opening this up, and this is the resin that JD Dection sent me, and it is the deep pour. I've only done deep pour once, and I mean, it's, you know, it's just a thinner resin. It should be easier to work with. Let me get my gloves on now. And I'll tell you something else I thought that, I might try this. So some of those butterflies that I've been making, these, I know I have some more somewhere else. I get pinks, blues, whites. Where's the little green ones at? The green ones, I thought I had some other ones, but maybe, I do, but where are they? Maybe, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I know I do, but I don't know where that little container is of them. All right, so my thought too, let me go ahead and get my resin mixed up first. And I have no idea how much this holds, but since I'm just doing it in clear, it should be fine. I am going to, I'm going to try 12 ounces. Maybe I should go with 14. Let's do 12 ounces. I can always mix up some more. But let's, ooh, wow, that was pretty easy. All right, all right. And do I want to keep these? These things bug me to no end, these little caps. And as long as they're not going to waste, I should be fine. Let's get that one open. I don't think I'm going to save them, because they absolutely bug me. All right, so that's B. So I am going to do, this is a 1-to-1 ratio. Good Lord. How much did I say? 12 ounces. So let's do 6 of part A. And because this is a, oh gosh, guys. I did 16 ounces. I'm not going to do all of that. I am going to pour some of that back in. I am going to stick with the 12 ounces. Let's see. Wow, it's a lot. I really put a bunch in here. I got poor happy. I usually don't do that too often. All right. Let's see, where is that at 6? Yeah, let me take a smidge more out. I think I really need to start weighing mine because I have not been able to get my pores done properly because the last 2 things I've done, they haven't cured so well. And I'm sure it's my mixture might be just a bit off. I don't know. I wish I could really, do it by just like, okay, pour it and it's gonna be, but I really want this to cure good. So that's 6, and so I need to get this up to 12. Don't let me go over. This is part B, so part B's thinner, right? Is part B thinner or thicker? Maybe, I don't know. Thicker, maybe? All right, it's thicker, so it's right at 12. Wipe that off, put my cap back on it. And I should actually put this in my mixer. So I think I will. I am going to use my mixer. I rarely ever use my mixer, guys. Now I have to find my little mixing thing. Where's my paddle? Here's my mixing paddle. I think this can take a big one. Or do I want a big one? Do I have a smaller one? Is it too small or should I use that? I'm going to use this one. And the one I have is the Toya one. And so I am going to set it over here. And oh gosh. You can tell I don't use it that often. But I'm going to set it over here. I know it's out of the camera, and I'm sorry for that. And let's put it on auto. I have a hard time getting the AI to work. I don't know how to do it. All right, let's turn it on. And let's... I can never figure out the AI part. I don't know. All right, I pushed the AI button. I'll see if it kind of works. I'll keep an eye on it. So I'll let it mix for at least 4 minutes. While that's mixing, I had another idea. I think I am going to UV resin some of these. Pretty, where is it at? Get you out there. I'm going to UV resin some of these too. Let me open this up. I have no idea how many bulbs this is. It's quite a few. It's a really big one. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't want to tear it. And I did double check to make sure it worked. I want to make sure you do that. How do you... Which way is this going? All right. All right. Let's see. I'm just going to put a couple of these on here. Yeah, it's going to be butterflies galore, guys. Butterflies, butterflies galore. And these probably won't even show up. They probably won't, but they're going in there. Yeah. Are these even going to show up? They might. They might. Where's my UV resin? I can use the regular viscosity one, the heart type. I'm using the Let's Resin one. And I'm just going to put a little bit on these. This one could use some trimming, but it's all right. Let's see. I don't need it. Oh gosh, look at me. Guys, I don't know if that's going to work. What am I doing? Where's my little silicone thing at? All right, let's do it like that. I don't think that's going to work. It might, but let's see. Just just gonna hold that down there. Oh yeah, it works. Alright guys, so let's see here. Let's make sure I'm still in frame here. So I just sporadically glued in a bunch of different butterflies, a couple different sizes that I had. And now I'm trying my best to wrap this kind of like in a circular motion so I can tuck this in here. And I'm hoping, really, really hoping that it will kind of sort of go everywhere in there. And so I'm just gonna kind of like poke this around in there, kind of like go around in there and kind of like just poke it in there. I want to make sure it gets all the way through it. And I'm hoping it's heavy enough where it won't float up. I don't think it will, but and I don't want it all up at the top either. Again, I don't know if these, you can see the little butterflies going in. My resin is still mixing. It's probably been 4 or 5 minutes now. But I was still trying to get this glued in and some of these glued down. I don't want them all at the bottom either. Boy, the projects we do. The projects I do, it's like, oh yeah, let's try this. And then I was just thinking, do I want to put a different color at the base? I don't know. Alright, so I am going to definitely leave this out. Make sure you leave it out somewhere, like right there. Alright. Well, step 1, 2, 3, 4 is done. Let's turn off. I'm going to kind of like let that drain in there. Now, of course, I can't do this without putting some sparkle in there. You know I've got to get some sparkle in there. And even though it's had been mixing, I got stuff everywhere. I still need to mix it around. Oh, this is the one that came with the JD Diction, the resin that they sent me. So I'm just gonna, put some in there. I just scooped some in there. I need to get some more of that because I go through it. So I'm just gonna kind of like mix this, get all the sides, get it all in there, incorporate all of the sides and stuff. Because the mixer can't like get the sides in as well. And since this is a thinner resin, I shouldn't have to worry about bubbles. The only place I might get them is up under there, but hopefully not. Now this, I think it takes, I forget how long it takes for this deep pour to. All right, I'm gonna set that over there so I can finish draining, and I will clean that off. I'll just wipe it off with that. All right, here it goes. Here it goes. I'm just gonna kind of like let it set there so there's any bubbles or anything that might want to form from the lights being in there. I hope those lights just are all the way through it. And I hope they don't float up. It doesn't look like they will. And I'm hoping I poured enough. It probably needed to be 14. Yeah, I think this takes 14 ounces. Ah, dang it. Yes, I am going to have to mix some more resin up, but don't worry. I will do that off camera. And yeah, it looks like it. Oh, well, let's get the rest of this in it. Yeah, you can see all that shimmer in there. And that's a floating, it's such a super fine glitter. You don't have to worry about that sinking. So I absolutely love it. All right, I will get, oh, I would say probably another 2 ounces mixed up. So I did this at 12. Yeah, this takes about 14 ounces. So if you have this mold, 14 ounces. So, all right, I will be back, guys, when it's time to demold this. I'm excited. Well, I'm hoping it turns out really good. Okay, be back. All right, guys, y'all probably saw my mix-up and my huge mess-up. Deep pour is a 2-to-1. So I had to pour out all of that, and I've got to figure out how much more of A I need to mix up. And go figure, I mixed up more of that, and I'm like, oh my gosh. All right, so I have to calculate how much of the A I need to add to this, because I did 12 ounces. So I did 6. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a lot. So I need to add 6 more ounces of part A to this. Oh my gosh. What was I thinking? So I am going to need a bigger pot. I have to clean this one out. And guys, I am going to try to fix my huge mess up here. And hopefully it will cure. But I know y'all caught that. I know you caught it. Y'all are like, no. Ah, praise God, I caught it. So let me see if I can fix this, and let's see what we get. All right, be back. All right, my dear friends, it's time to demold this. Man, I'm telling you, this pour gave me a fit because I mixed the resin wrong, but it feels like it cured good. And then once I poured the resin out, I couldn't get that back in properly. And man, oh man, it was something else, let me tell you. Let's see. I know I'm peeking. Yes, I am. I'm trying to see how this looks. I wish it was a shiny mold. I really do. All right. Well, it picked it all up. And let's see what we got. Let me be positive on this. Let's flip this mold back over there. Whoop. Guys, hey, there's no bubbles or anything. Oh my gosh, this was the craziest. Oh, but look at the butterflies, guys. It's stunning. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. My light, yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, look at these butterflies. They're so pretty. I can't think of anything else. You know what? The wires got too close to the edge, so that's the wires for the light. All right. Are we ready? There's a little bit of trimming, but look how shiny this would have been if this was a shiny mold. Oh my gosh, it would have been stunning. Oh, okay, let's see. All right, here goes. Pull the plug. Oh, please work. Yay! Okay, that's that little flickery, but we're not gonna leave. That's the shine. I'm sorry that the flickering, but look, the light comes through, guys. All right, that's the solid. Guys, isn't that pretty? I have to figure out a way. I will cut these things off right here. Yeah. And I can't, to be honest, yeah, I can't tell if those are bubbles or not. I think that's the glitter. I'm not positive because this is the super thin resin. And guys, it cured. Let me tell you, it cured despite me mixing it wrong, having to pour it out, re-pour it back in, and look, it did. I'm impressed. It's even foul-proof of me. Foolproof of foul-proof. What is it? What part of that thing is that in there? Oh, remember I put those butterflies in there? I attached them to the thing, and that's one of them. So yeah, you can't see the little butterflies that were in there. It's so sad. You can see, like, there's one right there, and there's one right there. Yeah, there's that one that you can see barely right there. But yeah, there's no bubbles, no flash cure. Again, I can't tell who these are. These actually look like bubbles there, but they're, I don't know if they are or not. You can't fill them or anything, so I don't know if that's from the inside. But guys, I have to figure out how to do this. It's gonna have to go up on there like that. So I'm going to have to, I'm gonna cut this off and then resin it too, like this right here. But guys, look at that. Isn't it pretty? Oh my goodness. It turned out really pretty. I know that looks weird right there. This is a, oh look, you can see that butterfly. You can see that one. So if they were close enough to the surface, you can kind of like make out like, oh, there's butterflies in there too. I was thinking about maybe trying to put UV resin in that. Oh, look how close that one is to the surface. Look, it's pretty. They're like all the way through it. Guys, it's pretty. It's pretty. And I like the multicolor one. I really did. All right, guys. Well, I did have some resin left over, but I decided to just pour that for different mold, a different video and different molds, so y'all have to stay tuned for that. All right, I will have some close-up pictures of this so you can really see the detail of this, of these butterflies. It's so pretty. This will make a great like night light. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And this right here, you can change the battery. I'm just so glad that these are working, because you can see where, yeah, I thought there was some resin gonna get in there. I just didn't know how it was going to turn out. It was like this may have been a lost cause. And to trim that, I'll probably just either take my deburring tool. I should have filled it up some more, because to trim that off, I'm going to kind of like trim off a couple of the flowers right there. But, I mean the butterflies. But we'll see. We'll see. As I get there, I may fill it with UV or something like that. But guys, overall, I like it. I like it. I do wish it was shiny so you could see all the pretty glitter, but that's okay. Just look at that. Wouldn't that be like insane to be able to see it like that? Oh my gosh, that would just be over the top. I didn't want to break that because those wires are not that thick. All right, well, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So close to 1,000. So close. So be one of those that helps to get me there, to help support my channel. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the, you know, leaving comments. That helps. Giving me a thumbs up, that helps me so much. And again, thank you so much. And please don't forget, guys, JLU. Bye.